Good morning, everybody out in YouTube land. Excuse me. It is I, Popz, the notorious Popz, the notorious POP, back again for another vlog. 88 of 365. Resolution to reality. Today's weather forecast is supposed to be pretty nice. I think it's gonna rain. Not quite sure. This vlog is for Tuesday, March 29th. It is actually Wednesday morning, right around 8 o'clock of Wednesday, March 30th. So, there's the stats for today. That's what kind of day we're looking at having, weather-wise. And let's see, what kind of day was Tuesday, March 29th. So as far as work goes, work was work. Not much to talk about there. No write-ups, so that was a good start. Didn't interact very much with anybody. Just did my job and went home. Before work, didn't do anything, made my lunch. Took some shrimp spaghetti to lunch. It was terrific. And some baked chicken legs. They were not as terrific. Kind of bland, no hot sauce. The things I thought about yesterday, things that were on my mind most of the day, still battling with anger, frustration from the interactions that I had with my children's mother that got me very upset. Can't deny the fact that it kind of got me off my pivot. And being that we had this conversation, I'm pretty sure Sunday while I was at work. Might have been Saturday. I'm pretty sure it was Sunday. I think that might be part of the reason why, if I did make the mistake I was wrote up for, that was probably why I was distracted enough to do that. Because I was upset, not focused, and was completely distracted. Which is nobody's fault but mine, again. But also lets me know that I don't have the luxury of working at a job that I can dilly-dally on my phone and be distracted by these sorts of issues while I'm there. I'm going to have to postpone these conversations and these types of interactions until I'm off of work or have a better ability to focus on it. because at this rate, I can't afford to continue making mistakes at work for the sake of a conversation with somebody who's not even there. And for the sake of a conversation with somebody who's not even listening nor trying to have an adult conversation in the first place. And this is not the first time I've tried to do this. And I think we might be onto a trend here. Now that I'm talking about it, I'm starting to realize maybe this is why I'm making these mistakes at work, because I'm distracted by this phone. Because here lately, since Sunday, I haven't even been listening to music at work. And we're allowed to listen to music, I just haven't done it because for one, I'm annoyed by my headphones. So when I wear these headphones, the ones that I have in now, they have a shortage at the part that connects to the phone. And like the slightest little touch makes them stop working. So usually when I start doing something, they go out anyway, so I don't wear these. I have some Bluetooth headphones that I use, the black ones that I've recorded with those as well. So the Bluetooth ones, their problem is they fall out of my ear a lot and randomly. So with where I work and what I do, I really don't want those to fall out of my ear and cause any kind of damage to what I do, because I mean the stuff I work with is very hot and very easy to mess up parts or tools if my headphone was to fall onto them. So I don't wear those either. So since Sunday, I haven't been listening to music. Maybe that's what's helping me to be more focused on what I'm doing. But who knows? Maybe I'm gonna start taking my Bluetooth speaker again and just playing music off my speaker, because I don't have to worry about a speaker falling into anything. And I do like to listen to music. It does help me focus. And I don't know, I don't want to say it helps me focus. It just helps me get through the day quicker. But definitely trying to Jesus. Definitely trying to straighten up and fly right, keep my head down and my nose clean, so that I don't have any more issues with performance, which is a huge umbrella term at my job. But I did get some good advice yesterday from a lady I work with about being very anal about what you're doing, double checking, triple checking. Not anything that's new advice, but just a reminder, some tips on how to do things a little better, which I greatly appreciate it, because, I don't want to get the wrong attitude about my job. I do like where I work. I do think it's a huge blessing. I do think it'll help me a lot in the long run of trying to get my life on track. I just got to stick with it and not give up. It was really difficult at first for me to not, get in my head that people were out to get me and stuff was not my fault because I typically don't do things in a certain way that they said I did them wrong. And, I just had to admit. I mean, I didn't have to admit. I didn't, sign in the paperwork admitting my guilt. I just had to accept the fact that, what's done is done and move on. Make sure I learn something from it because, I don't want to let it cause me any more turmoil than it has to. And, if it was my fault, so be it. Just let it be a learning experience. But that's all I'm going to say about work. What else was going on with me? So, something that I have done and I didn't ever talk about since I've done it is that I have deleted Facebook. I have terrible indigestion right now. I have deleted my Facebook completely, not just deactivated it, deleted it. Deleted my Facebook, deleted my TikTok, and now the only social media I have is YouTube and Instagram. I kept Instagram because I get a lot of shoe information from there about releases and stuff. And I don't really interact with anyone on there except different shoe accounts. But I had to get rid of the Facebook because, it's really not any kind of useful to me anymore. I haven't been selling stuff on there. I don't plan on selling any more stuff on there. I haven't honestly decided if I'm going to sell any more stuff, any more shoes at all. I did want to, but just haven't. Kind of still in a hoarding phase of where I'm just racking up pairs and keeping them. I don't think that's a bad thing because I still haven't worn any, but I'm kind of trying to taper down. I'm trying to really chill and get back to selling some. But the ones that I want to sell are really just the ones that either don't fit or I just don't like that much. And there's probably about 10 or 11 pairs of those. But I want to try something different with those. Maybe like Mercari, Depop, just somewhere else, like a different platform to sell them at. Not exactly sure where I'll go to sell them or how. I'm just really not in the mood to sell any shoes or deal with any shoe sales situations right now. Kind of really just rather hold on to them for now and just wait till their values go up some more before I consider doing that, so that it's more worth my while. Most of the ones that I have ready to sell aren't very valuable anyway, so I'd probably be taking a loss on them. So instead, I'm just gonna hold on to them some more until they are more valuable and it makes more sense for me to sell them because it's more profitable. Right now, I'd be selling them just to get rid of them and to make room if I didn't make profit on them. Which I don't want to do that because I still have plenty of room. But I am kind of taking the back seat to buying. I haven't went after anything recently. I do have a few episodes of Kick Game behind that I could catch up on. I might consider doing that tonight if I get the video for today done this morning, which I planned on doing during this drive. But we'll see. I might go ahead and still do it tonight because I'd probably like to get some rest once I get back to the house. My mom said she needed to use the car to go to the dollar store, so that's another reason why I'm out early, trying to get back home and get in the bed so she could use the car. But haven't really thought too much about what I'm gonna do as far as the shoes go. I know there's a few pairs coming out soon that I'd like to get my hands on, but I also have some bills coming up. I have my insurance. I just recently paid. Some medical bills, and I also need to pay some. I want to put some more money on my credit cards that I have coming. I think I have 3. I want to put some money on those. I think what I'm gonna do is before I activate them, add some more money to them so that, because they're like secured credit cards, because I don't have the best credit. So I got 3 different secured cards. I think one of them has a $300 limit, and 2 of them have a $200 limit. I think I'm going to get the other 2 to a $300 limit, and then I want to get them all 3 up to $1,000 limit on all 3 of them before I activate them and start using them. Just not like all at once, but like show up slowly, but surely. we'll see how that works out. I want to kind of use my credit cards as a shoe buying method, so that the shoes also play into helping me build my credit, as well as giving me like passive income for like resale. If I buy them with credit cards and pay them off, it gives me the payment history that improves my credit, and when I buy them, it's like I'm not using my own money at first, and I can pay them off on like a payment. It's like buying my tennis shoes on a payment, which I think is not a terrible idea. We'll see how it works out. As long as I stay responsible with it, I should be okay. Trying to become more financially responsible as best I can. I need to start really hitting the overtime hard. I mean, I need to help my mom get her car fixed, so I'm not strapped to taking her to work all the time. Because if I start going in early or staying after a little bit, I can really make a dent in my debt, because I can start bringing home bigger checks. Really want to get to a point where I can bring home like over $1,000 in a week. That'll be great. It'll be wonderful. I've yet to work that much, but definitely trying to strive for it. I just gotta get this monkey off my back with my mom's car, because I'm kind of strapped to her schedule. I mean, I could work more to try to help her. Well, I could work more outside of what I have to do to take her, but I have to go to work early, leave work early, come take her to work, go back to work, to go pick her up. And I just don't want to put that kind of wear and tear on my car right now. But I definitely think that after I have either helped her get that fixed myself, or she finds a way to get it fixed, I'm going to start taking advantage of the overtime, because there's plenty to be had. And I don't think it'll be like that for very long. I mean, it'll probably be like that for a while, but I really want to get it while it's good right now, because I'm pretty sure it'll be there for good. I mean, I can't guarantee that it will have that option, but even without it, I still will make a decent wage. I want to really learn how to survive with what I'm making on a regular shift, but I probably should start hitting that overtime a little harder, because it'll make a huge difference in the things that I'm trying to accomplish, my income and things like that. Plus, I don't mind being at work. Work is not somewhere terrible that I just hate to be. Nothing there that I really don't mind doing. It's really just getting myself acclimated to being there a little more longer than I usually am. which I think is good for me as well because it's like more exercise. Plus, I'm on this super like exhausted streak where I'm just like my body's sore and I'm just like dragging super slow and stuff. Just go and go and go and go day after day. Day after day after day after day, no breaks. And that starts to add up and catch up with you. But sometimes you just have to, do what you gotta do in order to get the job done, And between the kids, my sneaker habit, I don't think there'll ever be enough overtime for me to do in order to keep up with the demand. This Tesla that just got in front of me, its license plate says "EU gas." That's funny. That's clever as hell. I like that. But hopefully the day today is smooth and effortless. Not effortless, but I mean, doesn't bring a bunch of nonsense or unnecessary stress. I think I'm becoming better at handling these stressful situations. Not that I want to welcome them at any sense, but I just think I'm becoming better at dealing with them without just completely shutting down and like not wanting to communicate at all. Basically, I'm becoming much better at learning how to be fake to people. Something I've never been really good at. Learning how to fake the smiles, fake the conversations, just be fake, so that the day is easier. It's not as hard as I thought it was. Being real, something I'm realizing as I get older is being real isn't always welcome everywhere. So I'm just gonna keep up the act that everything is cool, nothing is bothering me, we're all good, we're all friends, we're all happy people. And I am excited and happy about everything that's going on. That's how I'm gonna act like it is. That's how it'll be. No one else will know otherwise, as long as I keep the smile and the fake laugh and a little bit of pointless conversation going. I think one of the hardest things to do these days is just maintain that attitude and continue that fakeness as long as possible. But hey, you know, the learning experience is something we gotta learn how to do, you know, in order to survive in this world, you know, because people wanna say they're your friends and say they have your back, but we all know differently. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign out, guys, and stop pestering you with pointless conversation, I guess. And get this day started. Thanks again for watching, as always. This has been vlog 88, Resolutions to Reality. And as always, adios.